Hello, welcome to the Law Department. My name's Miss Gillingham. If I'm talking to anyone who's already made their decision to join law, then I look forward to meeting you next September. And obviously you'll get everything sent to you, so don't worry about textbook details, that'll all be forwarded to you. If I'm talking to students who aren't really sure yet and would like some guidance on whether to take law, I think it might help you to know that law is a sort of no-lose course to take up. It will help you learn about your rights and responsibilities in your country. It can lead on to a wide variety of different jobs in local authority, solicitors' firm, barristers, a large company that has its own legal department. Students often ask what subjects go well to study with law. I would suggest something like history, psychology, but even drama, sports, something different, so that you're not simply reading and writing all the time. As you know, it's a 2-year course, so you'll be having final exams at the end of the 2 years and then internal assessment at the end of year 1. As a teacher, I will bring a lot of inspiration and motivation to you. I obviously drive my students to work hard. It is a challenging course and you'll be given lots of instructions and support, so don't worry about that at the moment. I'd like to now hand you over to my students Bronwyn and Harrison, and they'll talk to you from a student's perspective, which I think is always helpful. Thank you very much for listening to me, and I look forward to meeting you maybe later.
Hello potential law students, my name is Harrison Parks and I am an A-level law student. In this video I'm going to be going over the ins and outs of the class and the course itself, as well as how I feel about the course myself and how I study in my free time, and hopefully my guidance will inspire you to want to become a law student as well. So to start off with, we'll talk about the qualifications that you kind of need in order to take the class. You need to be very dedicated to studying. The recommended amount of time to study outside of a law class is 1 hour a day. So you really need to be able to sit down and focus on one thing instead of getting distracted by other things, because you need to really be dedicated, as it is a very work-based course and it requires a lot of time and effort. You also need to be a really big fan of reading. As I'll go in through later on, there is a law book that you have to study from, and there is a lot of small fine print in there that you really need to focus on. So you need to be a big fan of reading in order to pay attention to that. And you also need to be able to write a lot of notes at one time. It's very written based. It's not just come to the class, listen to the teacher talk and go. You need to be able to write down notes to help you study for tests, and you just need to be able to write masters at a time without getting distracted. So about the book, this is the year 1 law book that we study. The book itself covers the legal system, the criminal law, the lawmaking, and the law of torts. So the book itself is split up into 2 components, component 1 and component 2. The first component looks at the introduction to law and basically the basics of it. And component 2 kind of goes into more depth about what those laws are about and how each law is applied and the rules behind each law. Myself, the law class is it's difficult. I'm not going to sit here and lie. It is quite a difficult course, but it is very rewarding. It teaches you how to structure an argument. It teaches you how to back up your points with evidence. It makes you a more confident person speaking, as it gives you the chance to kind of put those things into practice outside of your classes. It makes you more confident to speak in front of people, as you have presentations that you do in front of your classmates. So it allows you to be more confident in yourself. I tend to study on my own in a little room, because I feel like I work better on my own. So if you feel like you get distracted by things a lot, then I feel that studying on your own will make you feel more better, and it will allow you to get more work done, rather than if you were on your own and you come to class with bare bones notes, because you need to be able to have a lot of notes at your arsenal for tests, because like I said before, law is a very hard class and the tests are even harder. So you really need to buckle down and get like your head around certain notes that you need to get them down for tests. Hopefully I've been of some assistance to you, and hopefully you'll consider choosing law as an A-level. Thank you very much for listening.